Welcome back! My name is Lauren, and last time we went over how to form all of the different basic strokes in calligraphy. So if you haven't seen that video, it's the perfect precursor to this one, because in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can put all of the different basic strokes together and basically create a little formula in order to make every single letter of the lowercase calligraphy alphabet. So what I am starting to show you here is just basically every lowercase letter broken down into its 9 individual strokes. So most letters are made up of about 2 to 3 strokes, and there are of course a couple exceptions, like the letter C. It's not really a perfect oval or a perfect underturn or something like that, but it definitely still has a lot of those like elements to it. So hopefully once you get some practice with doing each of the individual strokes and connecting them together, you'll sort of start to get the hang of what this formula is sort of like. I think when you break the letters down this way, it becomes very clear that calligraphy is very different than cursive, because in cursive writing, you're really trying to connect each of your different shapes, and in calligraphy, you're trying to break it down actually into little individual sections. And you'll notice that even when I'm writing the letter, I'm actually picking up my pen in between each individual stroke to like reset my hand. So hopefully this will really give you an idea of like how meticulous calligraphy is, how it takes time, and how we're also trying to create a lot of consistency in our letters. That's really what the basic strokes allow us to do, is when we can break each letter down into these 9 individual strokes, it helps us really form a consistent alphabet, because the height of each overturn is the same, and the overturn that creates the H and the overturn that creates the M and so are the same strokes. So that way when you put them next to each other, they have very consistent height, and I also try to keep a very consistent angle to all of my letters as well. As we're going through this alphabet, I tried to just very explicitly show you how each letter is created, and I really hope that this will be helpful for you, because this would have been very helpful for me to know when I was first learning calligraphy. I didn't really understand that this was how the alphabet was created. I only thought that you were just supposed to add heavier pressure on the downstrokes and light pressure on the upstrokes, but once I learned this way, my writing became so much more consistent, and I really liked the way that my calligraphy writing started to look. I actually felt like I had much more of a handle and a grasp on what calligraphy was, and I also had a lot more confidence when teaching it to people, because I felt like this is a very replicable way to do it. It's easy to replicate, and it's, I think, a lot easier to understand, because you're basically just creating a very simple equation. So for example, with our letter W, we're just combining 2 underturns with a comma dot, and that is how we form our letter W, and that comma dot is going to be what helps us connect the W to other letters. So I'll have to do an entire video where I demonstrate letter connections, because I think that in and of itself is a bit of a challenging topic. So feel free to continue using this video as a reference as you keep practicing each of your letters. You can always come back to it and rewatch it if you get confused. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely really enjoy making these videos for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to support my channel, you can subscribe to see all of my future videos. You can also follow me on Instagram at LetterWithLaurenLiz, and that's where I post more frequent updates as to what I'm making. So if you're curious as to what I get up to on a day-to-day basis, that's a good place for you to find that sort of content. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye! Ow, I just hit myself in the face.